So today I'm going to show you an easy way to make the Jack Sparrow vest, boots, and sword.
Why is the rum always gone?
So you want to start by getting a plain shirt. I got this one for $3 at the Salvation Army. And then you want to cut the sleeves off of each side. If you just follow the seam line and just cut right around that. You do that to both sides. And then you just want to fold the edges under about 1/4 of an inch and sew them all the way around. Then up on the collar, you just want to cut those off a little bit so that they end up being straight and don't lean out very far. And then of course you'll just get a couple of belts, and one will go across the chest, and then the other one will just get tied around the waist in the way that Jack wore his in the movie. So for the boots, you want to cut a long rectangle of craft foam. You want to measure it around the top and make sure it fits around the top. And then you want to get yourself some brown distressed fabric, because it kind of looks like leather on the shiny side. So lay it down with the non-shiny side up. Lay your craft foam in the center, and then fold the distressed fabric around it. And then you just want to glue along the edges of the distressed fabric so that you glue the craft foam right inside. Do that all the way down. And then over on the side, you'll just put a line of glue and fold it over. Do the same thing on the other side so you get nice smooth edges on the front. So here's the front side. And then you just want to take something sharp and drill a hole. You widen it out with the scissors. And then you just want to push a piece of yarn or some kind of string through there. You probably have to use a pencil or a pair of scissors to push it through the hole. And then you'll do the same thing on the other side, putting another hole. You want to make sure these holes are near the loose flap at the top. You'll be able to just fold that around and push the yarn through that second hole you just made. And so take the entire piece, you want to bring it over to your boot, and that little flappy part, that will get tucked inside your boot, and your leg will hold that in place when you're wearing the boots. And then the yarn, you just tighten it up and tie it on the back side underneath. And let your cat help you tie it. And so you can do this to any pair of boots. This is what they look like when they're finished. And you can also do this if you want to gender bend it. If you're a girl and you want to gender bend it, you can do it with female boots too, just putting little flaps on top makes them look like pirate boots. And so then for the sword, this is one that I actually made ages ago for an old Musketeers costume, so we just used this one because we already had it. But basically this entire thing is wood. It's made out of a piece of wood that's 1 inch thick and about 1/2 inch wide. And then on the end, just cut a little point, and it goes all the way up, so you can see that's where the end of it is. And then on either side, I just hot glued 2 smaller sticks, and then I wrapped the masking tape all the way around it, and then spray painted it gold. And then I cut the round out of a small piece of wood and slid that right up the blade so that it hit the bottom of the hilt there. And then these 3 pieces of wire are just baling wire, and I just hot glued those in place.
As a matter of fact, Commodore, as you may take notice, it is made of wood.
Once I get the power back, I'm going to teach the song to the crew, and they'll listen it all the time.
Mr. Gibbs, want to beam up?